the steps 3 talking about the security and the files. So how do you go about it? So basically what we need is to get the file structure ready. So you can go back to our local C where we have the WAMP server installed. Going to so you see in this www, that's when you have your develop public space where we're going to install our module inside, but we don't have the module LMS software yet. So what we need to do is to go to module or hog. So for starters, right, you go up top here, you click on accept all the cookies depending on what you want. Go to click on download and check for the latest version. This version is 5.1.1 plus. So, and as you can see, different things that are coming up. So it's still supposed to load, but it's not loading. So however, you click on this download. So there are different versions. This is for Linux, and if you see anything like TGZ, mostly preferably for Linux, but for you using Windows, I would prefer that you download the zip file. So if I click on this now, look for the latest official updates, and the ones for this one, they say it's stable because they have worked on bug fix and different things like that. So I'll go for the latest one. If I click on this now, I should have my download. However, it's downloading second time. So because I've downloaded it before, all I need to do is to allow that to download actually for you. So what I need to do, because we're still coming back to this space, is that once I have that, I'll go to my download. Alright, so you should have this module start latest. Open it with OpenWinrar. Just open it, and then you can now ignore that. Extract this module folder to your local server. Check for the www. That's the reason why we want to find the structure I was explaining the other time. www, World Wide Web. Okay, so once you extract it there, it goes straight. Now if we check in a web server, you should have www, you should be having this model. However, we'll allow you to complete the extraction process. That's where the installation properly will now begin. Alright. So prior to that, sometimes people will, in terms of file structure, as this be module data, people used to create that folder ahead, but I'll cancel whether you create or not. It doesn't mean any matter. You just ensure that it is. So our extraction is complete. Just ensure that it's not in the same file structure as your wwe and your module file. So our extraction is complete. So let's go. So we now have a file system in FASTA. So the next thing that is for us to do, is the installation process. So is the installation. Alright, so installation is the next thing we're gonna do. Now this is where it's a little bit tricky. Before in module, it's straightforward, but presently now, because of some segmentations based on the way it's supposed to appear on the Linux server, they've changed the file structure a little bit. So, but I'm going to be explaining that in the next video when we go into installation process. But for now, this is all about the file structure and how to ensure that security wise is also put in play. See you next class.